Yo, what's up, guys? Today I want to tell you that the problem might not be the problem. So, if there's anything in your life right now that you think is the problem, it's probably not the problem. A quick example, I was cold as fuck. I'm probably not supposed to say this on YouTube, but that is completely fine. My body was extremely cold. I literally was shivering the entire day through. I'm actually still a bit shivering right now. So what I mean is like, when your hairs kind of stand up straight. My body was just extremely cold, and I was really uncomfortable. And I only really felt warm after working out. So after like really exercising my body, I would feel a little bit warm. And after dinner, I would feel a little bit warm. And I thought that the cause for this, because I'm always interested in finding the cause of problems, because usually once you find the cause, it's easier for you to solve the problem. If you don't like attack or solve a problem at the root, it kind of grows back again like a tree. So I thought the problem was the temperature changed from 20 to 25 degrees to 10 to 15. This is in the Netherlands. It's not the most warm country, and around this time of the year, there was an expected temperature change to around 10 to 15. So I thought that this problem of being cold as fuck was to do with the temperature change. And I literally went outside with like a winter jacket in September, at the beginning of September. And I saw a lot of people as well, just like still a bit in shorts or still just wearing a bit casual summer, autumn clothing. And I was like, there might be something wrong here because I am really, really cold. And these people don't seem to be that cold. Now, not to say that there's a problem when other people are behaving a certain way or doing something. It doesn't mean there's a problem with you. But in this case, I knew there was a problem. And I thought this was the problem. But I also changed my diet lately. So here's where an interesting principle comes in, because when you change a bunch of things at the same time, so let's say you change like your diet, you change your sleep schedule, you change your business, you change your, I don't know, your house, you change your time zone. When you change so many things at once, it's very hard for you to know which thing actually caused a specific result, positive or negative. If you make a lot of money and you did like five things, it's very hard for you to know what actually caused that. At the same time, in my example, if my body suddenly turned cold, but there was a big temperature change, I changed my diet, let's say I changed my, I don't know, like climate or time zone, then that all has an impact on the result. In this case, I changed my diet from mainly macaroni and meat, which was about, which quite a lot every day. I guess it was about like 3,000 calories, 2,800, to raw foods. I did a full switch, which was absolutely stupid because my body was used to processing macaroni and meat or rice and meat for 2 times a day for a lot of months, like 6 months, I think 4 to 6 months. Then I suddenly switched to raw foods diet, which is incredibly good for your energy levels. This is something I experienced, and I highly recommend you try out a variation. I'm going to explain in a second. You should not go all out on this diet because my body didn't respond well. The first day, I felt a lot of effects from switching to this diet because I was missing a lot of nutrients, I was missing a lot of protein, I was missing a lot of calories. My body was really saying, Gus, what the fuck are you doing? You are a machine. You have this body temple, this machine, and if you don't give the machine the proper nutrients, you cannot function as well. And I felt this so fast, like oh my god, you cannot even underestimate the power of not feeding your body what it needs. And you might have never even experienced what your body actually needs. Let that sink in. Because I feel so energized when my body is properly nutriented, or like like with nutrients. You know what I mean? So it was a bit too extreme, and I missed a lot of nutrients. I ate raw food for lunch instead and cooked for dinner. So I had this mix now of at lunch I would do raw foods, and at dinner I would do cooked. And in the morning, I usually did a smoothie, like a green smoothie of like spinach, frozen fruit, almond milk, a bit of protein powder because I was missing a lot of protein. But the main point is I kind of did a mix. However, another stupid mistake is I did not track the nutrients or macros. So I was switching to this mixed diet of like raw foods, then cooked foods. However, I did not track the nutrients or macros. So I thought in my head, it should be all right. I should get enough nutrients. I shouldn't have problems. But once again, a mistake because first of all, I was missing a lot of calories. Like I just checked because I just actually measured the calories and I was missing about 500 to 750 a day. And for reference, I am about 1 meter 86 or 88. I don't know exactly. And I'm 20 years old. So according to ChatGPT, which I use as one of the main information sources, I need about 2,500 calories a day to maintain. And if I want to bulk, which was actually my plan because I'm getting back into the gym from calisthenics. I did calisthenics for a while because it was nice weather outside. But as I just showed you, the weather is now becoming less. So I'm going to go back to the gym and I want to bulk again. So then I have to increase my calories even more. So this is basically the point. I just discovered that the cold body temperature I had, which I'm still having right now, is a consequence of the low protein, low fat, and low calorie intake as a whole, which is, of course, the result of switching diet. So the main point, and the main 2 points I actually want to make, is first of all, the problem might not be the problem. So if there's any problem you have, you might not actually have the cause correct. You might think that your business strategy is off, but perhaps you change something. Perhaps you have something wrong in your mind. You might think that perhaps you have something wrong in your mind, but there's actually a business problem. You know, when you are deep into mindset stuff, which I am, sometimes the problem is actually external. This is something really hard to probably accept for people who are very spiritual, people who are very, you could say, like reality creation, all of this stuff. But sometimes the problem is actually external. Some things are really not in your control. That's the truth. You have to accept it. So the second lesson is absolutely track what you're doing. If you don't know something specific and if it's important, like your health, definitely track it. If it's to do with weight, if it's to do with like nutrients, it's very important. But even with like business, with finance, if you want to make money or if you desire to increase your income, but you don't track your finances every day, despite if you actually make or spend anything, it shows that you don't take it seriously, because if you took it seriously, you would actually track it diligently. So definitely just track what is important to you. It's whether it's exercise, nutrients, money, business, clients, outreach, whatever you want. That's also very important. So I just made this video really quickly as a quick documentation to myself. I don't really care if it gets views or not. Even if one person, if you watching, if you are one person, which I hope you are, and you do get value from this video, I am happy with that. I got value from this video, so I am already happy with that. Hope you enjoyed it. There's an email course in the description if you like some of the reality creation stuff. I will be going a little bit slower on that right now for some reasons I won't dive into today. But if you're interested, check it out. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to end it now and hope that you have a wonderful day.